We'll take a look at the new thumbnail functionality. Okay, so products can often consist of multiple components that come together during the final assembly stage. To ensure accuracy and efficiency, operators must verify produced batches before assembly. Also, quality checks are crucial before shipping. So comparing final products to the file previews using thumbnails plays a key role in this process. Previously, thumbnails were limited to displaying only the first page of an asset exactly as it's supplied, making them ineffective for certain use cases. Thanks to your feedback, we have introduced powerful new features to enhance thumbnail usability, including selecting a specific page from the asset for display, removing spot colors, and mirroring the asset to ensure that thumbnail accurately reflects the final product. And then finally, showing the page boxes defined in the asset. These enhancements make it easier than ever to conduct thorough quality checks and streamline production. All right, so first we'll start with configuration. A thumbnail configuration applies to components and can be created within Prepress section under components and the product details. To configure a thumbnail, enter a product, select a component, click the plus button. All of that is here. Products, component, thumbnail here. We'll click the plus button. And then you can either create the thumbnail configuration here, or you can choose from the dropdown. As well, thumbnail configurations can be created, copied, modified outside of the product to access all the thumbnail configurations. We want to navigate to the thumbnails, view a complete list, and then you can either duplicate from there. So let's take a look in the UI. Here we're in products, thumbnails, and then we see the list of all the configurations for thumbnails. It's a short list here. You can view the inactive and active, refresh the page, add new. What I like here is that you can see all of the settings right here in the UI in the list. So what we'll do is we'll click add new, give it a name. We want to choose which page number we want to display, which trim box, which PDF boxes we want to display, and then any spot colors we want to remove. In this case, we need to make sure that you're matching exactly what the separation is in the asset. So if the customer is sending in a white layer with a capital W, we need to make sure that it has the capital W. You can type and enter as many times as you want here. Then toggle on or off the mirror image. So once we have that created, we can go back into the product, component, prepress, and then we can choose our created configuration here. Let me just give you a quick view of the same settings here that we just did. Once you save, it will then be added to the list of thumbnails. Okay, so now that we have our configuration assigned, these rules will be applied when SiteFlow creates a thumbnail in the prepress pipeline. So when the order is received and the thumbnail is created, we'll see it here in the order screen. You can see that when I click on the thumbnail, we get to see a few of the pages. In this case, we only have 4 pages. But the preview here, you get to see more than one. Okay, so before I show you the results, let's take a look at the before, right? So the fetch URL, we can see here that my file it's got a white layer. It's a mirror image for whatever reason, you know, you take it, you need to print the image mirrored, but we want the final output to be the opposite. Also, I've added page numbers just to make it easy to see. And then within the file itself, we can see that the separation is named white, so that all lowercase. And when I remove it, what we expect to see is this lighter tan color underneath. Let me go back here. So you can see here we have page 3, just as expected with that green and brown. It's not mirror imaged anymore, and the white layer is removed. As well, you can see the page boxes are added to the view. And where it can be seen is where we just saw in the view file screen. We can see it on info text and batch sheet manifests, and as well in production. So let me just go through those really quickly. Here's our info tech. That's the page 3, no longer mirror image and the white layer removed. As well, we have our trim box and our bleed box there. Here in production, we see that same page 3, no longer mirror imaged and the white layer removed. And then from there, we can see in the manifest, very little here in the left corner, in the manifest section of the green sheet or the batch sheet, we can see that thumbnail. In shipping, we have a nice view here. All right.